still talking about
the economy.
the economy of River State and how we can make it better.
Yes. So, if the government had invested in production, government will be having returns, and this return will boost the resources of government, what is available to government, and will boost the economy of River State. For instance, if the government and food wear industries employing 20,000 people working for a foreign company, and they earn 500 pounds or $500 a month. That's about 200 and something thousand naira. That's what they pay people working in these factories in Bangladesh and in other places. It's well enough to lift them out of poverty. See what the governor has done. He opened a football academy, Madrid Football Academy. Billions have been invested there. And the question is, how many professional football players will come out of this Madrid Football Academy? As big as a football nation as Brazil, how many international footballers do they have all over the world? What is the economics of that project? Affects the people of River State. So if we say they produce, in 10 years, they produce 100 international players, how does 100 international players impact on the totality of the number of River State? If you had invested that money in another sector, it would have produced more for River State. If you had invested that in research, it would have produced more. Let's take Iran, for example. Today, Iran produces everything. Because it, unlike other Muslim countries like Qatar, Kuwait, and so on, the United Arab Emirates that invest in commerce, Iran is investing in science and technology. Iran today is the most advanced country in science and technology in the Muslim world. Today, Iran competes with the United States, with European countries in several areas. Where was Iran during the time of the Shah? It's government commitment. Government is committed. They make a need assessment. What do we need? This is what we need. We need scientific advancement. We need technological advancement. We need medical advancement. Look at how Iran, when COVID-19 came, Iran was one of the red areas. Iran was one of the hotspots. How did Iran contain COVID-19? It has to do with medical science, research in medical science, advance in medical science. So government should be able to say, if I am a governor, like the way I run my school, if I am a governor, I'll say, look, this is what I want to do. I want to choose productivity. Light industries, not heavy industries, because we might not be capable of handling that at the time we start. So we take light industries like food and garment, agricultural industries, home utensil, and so on and so forth. We end there. And then we invest in science and technology, education and health. Take Northern Cyprus. Northern Cyprus is a rocky country Even the oil in the whole of the Cyprus island is not being exploited because of the conflict between the two Cyprus, Northern Cyprus, Republic of Cyprus, then their patron countries, Turkey and Greek. But what did the government of Northern Cyprus do? They invited people from all over the world to come and open universities, establish universities in Northern Cyprus. That small island of Northern Cyprus has over 30 universities. They invited people to come and establish hospitals. That small island has hundreds of well-equipped hospitals. So they have educational tourism and they have medical tourism. And this racking money, it brings in money. Because the government said, what do we need? What can we do? How are we going to survive? They did that. It's sincerity of purpose. For 8 years, what you are going to be remembered for are concrete structures. They produce nothing. Only for aesthetic. Even if the monorail, you finish the monorail, it will be bringing income. If it is money, what income will the flyover bring? What income will it generate? Nothing. The football academy, yes, even when you have done those things that are necessary, you can look at things like football academy and so on. Those things are even supposed to be left in the hands of private investors. Because return on investment is zero. It's a charity. It's Father Christmas. That the Real Madrid was academy is a Father Christmas project. It's a charity. Santa Claus dashing things to people.
Okay, so I'm just going to give you an opportunity now to, as we round up this section, take it that it's Wike you are sitting face to face with. I'd like you to talk to him about how he's running River State in summary, and to also talk about this issue of iPod in River State and the coffee in Igbo, the killings in Igbo.
I think the issue of an iPod should take a different section, but for me, Governor Wike, what you are doing, you are destroying your own future, the future of your children, my future, and the future of my children. I have seen the children of Governor Kilo. I've seen the children of Governor Gator Smith. I have seen the children of Governor Samani Leopard. I know them, I relate to them, and I know that power is transcendent. You're going to leave power today, and when you leave, all the money you have accumulated, no matter how much you accumulated, as if something eats into it. It's magical. Most of these people who accumulate this wealth, how the wealth vanishes like we live in. So, Mr. Wike, your money is going to vanish like we live in here. It will be better for you to invest. When you make investment, it produces, there will be production. The production will have a trigger effect. So it will have a multiplier effect. So for me, that is where I believe that you can impact on the life of the people. All these white elephant projects you are doing are not ready.
All right, we'll be right back to talk about that.